Back to the Venetian again. So we're getting near the end of the trip here. It's Thursday. I leave on Sunday. This is probably going to be the last time I go into the Venetian. I might walk through it one more time, like walk through the exterior. So I have to go to Treasure Island for what I'm doing on Saturday. That's where my pickup is. But in terms of actually going inside the Venetian, I think this is going to be it. I have walked down this corridor a lot, and I have never noticed that you can see the mountains in the background there behind the palm trees. I can't get over how big the Hard Rock's going to be. I mean, it's not even halfway done, and it's already the size of Treasure Island, at least from my perspective. So it's going to be a big one. That's what she said. By the way, this is a pro tip. When most people come to the Venetian, they're coming from the boulevard down that way and then over the ramp. When they enter the Grand Canal shops, they enter into these doors here. However, if you bypass those doors over there, you walk down the ramp here and around the corner, there is another door just down the hallway. You can see the sign, Grand Canal shops, right over there. Now, that doesn't bring you to like the heart of the shops, like the main shops, but it does sneak you in to the general vicinity. So yeah, if you wanted to go to the shops, just up the stairs, straight to the right. But if you did want to go to Treasure Island, you do cross the pedestrian bridge right over there. Although, now that I just gave that spiel, that door I just went through, completely out of the way from where I need to go. And that first door would have been the better option. Whatever. Convention is wrapping up today, so a lot of people seem to be leaving, checking out various hotels. Okay, everyone. Future ads here, jumping in to do a voiceover of this next portion of the video. Why? So, Don Henley, obviously singer of the Eagles, was pretty well their primary songwriter, right? When you write a song, you automatically own the copyright to it, or, you know, your share of it at least. That gives you the legal right to control how it's used, including on platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all social media. If someone uploads a video using an Eagles song without permission, Henley or the music publisher that represents him, so that would be Warner and I think Chapel Music, I don't know if they're one company or not, can ask the platform to take down the video. And then they do that, and then you get a copyright strike. You get 3 strikes within a 3-month time frame, and your account is basically terminated. Now, you might be saying, Rads, you go to a ton of concerts, you post a ton of concert videos, and they're still up, you didn't get copyright strikes. The simple answer is that a lot of the right holders choose to monetize those videos instead of taking them down. I don't make any money from YouTube. I do it purely for fun. So if you do see an ad on one of my videos, that revenue is actually going to the copyright holder, not me. For probably about, I want to say 95% of bands, that's how it works. Videos stay up on the channel, the video is monetized via ads, copyright holder gets the revenue. But with the Eagles, it's different. Don Henley and I guess the Glenn Fry estate fall into the small percentage that don't allow their music to stay up unless it's coming from a official channel. Doesn't matter if it's a nobody, small creator like me, I got 300 subscribers. Doesn't matter. It could be someone with a massive following. They will block whatever video outright rather than monetize it and get the money for themselves. So in this next part of the video, Eagles music playing loudly in the background. I don't want to risk a copyright strike, especially because I will probably get one when I post my Spear experience. Spoiler alert, that's coming. So then 2 strikes, one from that video, one from this video, starts getting very close to the channel termination. Again, I don't make any money from this. It's not my livelihood, but it would still suck to lose the channel. So I'm going to add a voiceover here to avoid that. Yeah, so the worst part is I found out the hard way. I had 2 Eagles concert videos up. Got hit with 2 copyright strikes. You never really know kind of what an artist's opinion on this is until you post a video. So, you know, there's always that risk. I can go to 3 different concerts, post 3 videos, and all of them are bands that don't want their music on YouTube, right? And then your channel is terminated. But based on experience, I know the Eagles fall into that category for sure. So again, to avoid that, we're going to do a voiceover here instead. Okay, so in Vegas, the Eagles created the third Encore. It's an immersive fan experience at the Venetian Resort that blends a massive merch store with nostalgic recreations of 1970 Los Angeles when they were coming up. So you walk in here, you have a marquee in various posters, including one of Linda Ronstadt, whose backing band was the Eagles before they kind of formed their own group. Obviously, Joni Mitchell, Jackson Browne were major artists back then. And I wanted to showcase the Eagles' greatest hits album, which was named best-selling album of all time recently, quadruple diamond, 40 times platinum. You have the sign that was voted best steak and lobster in LA, but no restaurant name, which was strange. And yeah, a recreation in 1970 LA, got Sunset Boulevard. Back in those days, records were only like $1 on discount. Confusing sign, as many people actually picked up the records thinking you can purchase them, but they're only part of the display. They also display the sheet music to Take It Easy, and they recreated the Hotel California, but those were for VIP ticket holders only. They also have the Eagles family tree, which was cool. They show where all the different members came from and the lineup throughout the years, leading to the current lineup today, which is the 5th rendition of the band. They also recreated the Troubadour Bar where they first met, which was another VIP area. And something really neat they did was the In Memoriam section, an area for J.D. Souther, who was never really in the band, or never in the band at all. But he was their biggest songwriting collaborator. I believe he wrote New Kid in Town amongst a handful of other songs. Randy Meisner, the original bass player, who most people don't know, sang lead vocals on Take It to the Limit. And then, of course, Glenn Frey down at the end, who, I think when you think of the Eagles, right, it's him and Henley. He was one of the faces of the band, so it's really cool they did something like this for him and all 3 of them. I do find it funny how old they looked when they were in their 20s, but I suppose that's what cocaine does to you. Then, of course, there's a huge merch store, spent too much money, bought some posters. So that does it for this portion of the video. Again, sorry about the voiceover and not the real audio, but again, just trying not to get copyrighted due to the background music. So now I am going to leave and throw it back to me for the continuation of the video. Bye. All right, I think I'm going to eat lunch at Buddy V's. The bakery, unfortunately, was not very good. So, let's try lunch at Buddy V's instead. I ordered ravioli, but I also ordered a Caesar salad. And it looks very good. Oh my God. Okay, no exaggeration. The best cheese ravioli I've ever had in my life. It's unbelievable. I could be wrong, but do they drive, like, on the opposite side of the street in Italy? Because we're going up on the left. They're going down on their left. It typically would be right either way. So I don't know. Maybe that's what this is supposed to represent. If that's the case in Italy. But again, I don't really know. Because really, I should be going down on that side over there. Just food for thought. So I was telling my mom it's the best cheese ravioli I had in my life. And she's like, glad you finally got some good food. Because I mean, I pretty well only had salads this entire trip, and you can't really mess that up. But I also got two different slices of pizza from different places. Both times were terrible. So, yes, finally some good food. So this is the first time on this trip that I'm going to the other end of this trip. We have arrived at the MGM Grand. I'm playing New York, and the MGM Grand is a little confusing, but that's okay. I could be off base here, but I feel like the whole layout of the MGM Grand has changed in the last year and a half. All right, so I just made it through Mandalay Bay. Now from this point, it's a hike. I just made it through the MGM Grand, and at this point, it's a hike to get to Mandalay Bay. It starts with going through New York. Now I just walked through New York. So you walk by the Excalibur to get to a tram station. That brings you to Mandalay Bay. Here's what the station looks like. Not as big or as modern as the monorail stations, but it beats the alternative option of walking. And by the way, you can walk it. It's just a bit of a hike. And by a bit of a hike, I mean a very long hike. And this is the site of the new Oakland A's. Or I guess they're moving to Las Vegas. The new Major League Baseball team that's relocating to Las Vegas. This is where they're going to play right here. Well, we made it to Mandalay Bay. Robot vacuum. Looks like they're revamping the one pool. I don't know if you recall, but this in 2017 is where the Vegas mass shooting happened. Really, really sad. Someone in that building right there shot down at the pool. A lot of people died. Super, super sad. We made it. So we made it. It's right next to the subway here. I already bought my ticket, so no need to go to the box office. I think I can just go right in. And this apparently, this year, apparently is their 25th birthday. All right, we've made it in. Let me tell you, it's warm in here. So actually, last year would have been their 25th anniversary. June 20th, 2000. Have welcomed more than 21 million guests. It's a lot of guests. And it's the only facility in Nevada accredited by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. Oh, right off the top already. I don't like that he has his mouth open. Looks like he's ready to chomp something. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of those chompers. And there's another one I didn't even notice in the water. Not entirely sure what we're supposed to be looking for in this one. I don't see it though, whatever it is. The Komodo dragon has a very large habitat. It's pretty good size itself. I don't know if it needs a habitat this big. How do I have that log there? I wonder if that's far. Oh look, he's looking at me now. That's there. Got some big fish here. And then you got the python in the corner. Again, the theming in here is awesome. Oh, this is one ugly mofo. What is this thing? Again, I don't know how well you can see the reflection, but you got the stingray down there. A couple stingrays. Maybe in the back there you can see it a little better. That one has an interesting body. Shark way in the back. Again, the theming is awesome. Oh, we got the hammerhead. Look at this one coming by. Oh, turned around. Now, is that part of the algae, or is that like an animal? And I'll say it again, the theming is just unreal in here. What happened? Did he freeze down there? Oh, hello. He's a ball, too. I think. Or is that his stomach? I don't know. He's fat if it's his stomach. Living in harmony. Unless I'm just getting tripped by an illusion, it has to be like, I don't know, 6 feet down, 6 feet deeper than ground level. I also like that red one. What's it doing? Trying to hide? And this is where the overhead experience starts. Oh, look at the scuba divers fixing the algae. I think that's what she's doing. Fish one right into her face. Another one right here. Looks like she's cleaning the algae. That's what it looks like she's doing. She's cleaning the, I don't know if it's even algae. Cleaning the rocks, I guess is a better way to put it. After the tunnel here, you can do another interactive experience. You can touch the stingrays.
So I would say like for a spotted eagle ray, McDonald's ray, 2 fingers to them is 1 finger to these guys. Yeah.
Oh, look, they're gonna kiss.
Yeah, no problem. And with eagle with them, using 1 finger is even bigger help because a lot of people don't tell you the fact that when you touch them.
Look at this ugly thing. It looks like a bum. Continuing the theme of ugly sea creatures. Ugh. Jellyfish. These are some ugly mofos. Do you think if I wish upon it, my dreams will come true? I don't really know what this pink stuff is on the rock. I don't know if that's alive or not. Look, he's about to eat this. Whatever this is, he's about to eat it. No, he's not. Swimming away. And now it looks like we're on a pirate ship or a dock. No, it is a ship. It's the theming. Look at this guy down here. Swordfish. Baby shark, doo 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 doo. Oh, they're even at the top too. Also, I think I called this guy a swordfish earlier. It's most definitely a hammerhead shark. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. What's cool is too, they have a glass floor that you can walk across and see under there. Not much is happening down there though. And in the next room, we got another tunnel experience. Got some more glass floors as well. Very echoey in here. Look at all the fish up there. It's interesting how they coexist with sharks. All right, that's enough for me. That's my reaction leaving. Very happy I did this again. Probably my favorite attraction in Vegas on the Strip. But I'm also a sucker for aquariums and zoos, so. And of course you exit through the gift shop. I didn't even notice the snakes on the facade there. That's very cool. Got like an alligator coming out of the wall. I think that's an alligator, maybe. All right, I'm just heading back to the tram to get back to the New York, well, the Excalibur and then New York. I just want to say it is remarkable how many escalators are always broken down in this city. And they're never being worked on either. It's the best part. They're just like this, all of them. So like I said, you can walk from Mandalay Bay through the Luxor back to the Excalibur. I can never say that one. And then ultimately New York, but it is a hike. So this is how you would get, this is the walkway back to the Luxor. Cake by the ocean. So I do find it interesting that they have an express line and like a regular line right over here on the account that, yes, I got the express to the straight shot from Mandalay Bay to the Excalibur or whatever, however you say it, the castle one. Whereas the regular tram stops the Luxor, but it's only one stop, and they're only stopped there for like 20 seconds. I don't feel like the express line is really unnecessary, in my opinion, but what do I know? Let's go back to New York.